going on, everybody? Welcome to After Prison Show. And today, we're not going to talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine. No, we're not. Can somebody please explain to me what clout chasing is? People say I've been doing that as of late. Some folks call it clout chasing. I call it anything for the views, tomatoes. I don't see what the big deal is. We're not the only people making videos on Tekashi 6ix9ine. And you know what? Those comments, they do affect me. Joe, you're a clout chaser. You're doing nothing other than chasing the clout. I don't really agree with that. I mean, we're just talking about the guy's situation and the fact that he is going to prison. I'm giving you the APS opinion. Quite different than I imagine anything else that you'll find on this platform. And though I did say that we will take a break from the Tekashi situation, I just got to get this off of my chest. Folks, if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, and I promise you, we'll bring you the exclusive After Prison Show Tekashi 6ix9ine interview a little later this week, or maybe even a brand new Tekashi 6ix9ine music video premiere. Joe, you're still chasing the new Tekashi music video? How exactly are you gonna do that? He's locked up an interview. That's right, folks. That's right. We actually have Tekashi 6ix9ine. He's sitting right beside me right now. You don't believe me, do you? I can understand why. I mean, he is locked up. The feds have just released information saying why they won't give him a bail. I told you we're not going to talk about this right now. I know you don't believe that I've got him sitting right beside me right now. He's actually watching me film this video. He's smiling and, you know, he's feeling quite joyful. But I know you don't believe me. Mama rap! Mama rap! Take a shot about the clothes being back! Mama rap! Take a shot of the in my back! Got me lined up in the joint! Tell you the lost trilogy logic, boy, they be on point! Mama rap! Yeah. I ain't gonna do all this time. I ain't about to do all this time. I ain't about to do all this time, boy. You better tell the prosecutor, boy. I ain't about to do all this time. I'm about to tell on somebody. Shit, me, I'm getting up out of this bitch. I ain't about to do this. Hey, I am not about to do all this time. You got me messed. You got the game messed up. It was him over there. It was him. He the one. Boy, I ain't about to do this. I ain't about to do all this time. You got me messed, boy. You got me messed up. Mama rat. Take a little glad because I've been back. Folks, we've got the exclusive Tekashi 6ix9ine interview right here. I feel like a ventriloquist. Mama rat. Take a little glad because I've been back. Get out of here. This video's not about you. We're not going to clout chase today. Not today, we're not. Today, folks, I want to talk to you about something totally different. I want to talk to you about some prison escapes that have taken place as of lately. Look, I think I first started talking about this around late October, saying that, you know, we were getting closer to the end of the year, and with the holidays approaching, you would have Thanksgiving and now Christmas and then the New Year. With the holidays approaching, folks, it's getting closer to what I like to refer to as escape season. I ain't about to do this. Hey, I am not about to do all this time. You got me messed. You got the game messed up. It was him over there. It was him. He the one. Boy, I ain't about to do this. I ain't about to do all this time. Don't ask me why I keep throwing that in here. I know the Tekashi fans are probably like, Joe, I absolutely can't stand you. This is why I unsubscribed from your channel. Yet you're still commenting on videos. How does that work? Folks, it's escape season, which means that all sorts of prisoners, they ain't about to do that time. Sort of like little Tekken PlayStation 2, right? I mean, you ain't about to do the time. And with the fact that so many prisoners are thinking about the free world, not all of them. You know, there are quite a few prisoners who, they're going to do their time. But you will have a handful of prisoners that might even seem like a little bit more than normal, who just come to realize they ain't about to do this time and they're going to do whatever they got to do to escape. Because again, folks, it's December. And with that, we are knee deep in escape season. And today I want to tell you about 3 crazy prison escapes that have taken place just this week. And folks, there's probably so many more that I could include with this video, but these are just 3 really crazy ones that stick out to me. And I hope these stories I'm getting ready to share with you guys are something that you enjoy. I want to start with my favorite one first. I want to give you the best one first, because this one is just absolutely crazy. From the headline, you already know this about to be crazy. Inmate steals prison van, haunts goodbye to fiance as he escapes custody. What the f? Where did this take place? I mean, where? Oh, Mississippi. Makes a lot of sense. And shout out to Mississippi and all the fans from down there who are fans of After Prison Show. That's where my wife's from. An inmate in Mississippi managed to hop into a prison van while handcuffed and shackled and drive away from police, all while pausing to honk at his dumbstruck fiance looking on. Why she gotta be dumbstruck though? Well, it's 2018. You can't be calling women dumbstruck. Girl, you look dumbstruck. You was looking super dumbstruck. Dumbstruck? Oh my God, boy. Thank you. Help me! Oh my God, somebody help me. You gotta tell him I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Timothy was getting escorted out of the van, and somewhere in the midst of this, I guess he went to court. I think the story does say that he will end up going to court. Yeah, it says he made a statement that he didn't want to go back to jail, and right now, he isn't in jail. So I don't know if he said this in the courtroom or when he was getting out of the van. I ain't going back to jail. I'm Timothy Clinton, man. I ain't going back to jail. Not right now, not. Shackled, mind you, and handcuffed with a belly chain on as well, with a waist belly chain. You know, to think about this guy either getting out of the van or attempting to get back into the van, it ain't easy to do. A lot of times they gotta like help you down, hold your hand, come on now. They gotta kind of like escort you out of the van so you don't stumble and fall. To think that this guy was able to elude authorities first on foot. You ain't running too fast. You ain't gonna be moving too fast with them shackles on your feet, then jump into the driver's seat of the van where the keys were in the ignition and also there was a weapon in the van. And then be able to escape. And even before peeling out of this parking lot with a shackled pedal to the metal, he had enough time after ramming a police cruiser, probably a sheriff's deputy's car. He rammed the car somewhere in the midst of all of this, but he had enough time to actually stop and honk his fiance. Baby, I love you. I'm gonna see you back at the house. It's Timothy, baby. I'm coming. You know, I would imagine that Timothy might have had a dumbstruck look on his face. They said that his fiance had one on her face. I wonder if it was like they both were looking at each other just dumbstruck. And I'm about to explain what I mean by that right now. Look, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. We're looking at a picture of Timothy's fiance right here, and I mean, just a beautiful, nice looking woman right here. Absolute look of shock, dismay, and also dumbstruckedness on her face right here. But again, folks, the story says that this is Timothy's fiance. And the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of fiance, you're about to get married, folks, look at this woman's picture again and tell me what you don't see. That's right, if you guessed there's no ring on her finger, how is she his fiance? You're absolutely correct. Folks, how is she his fiance and she ain't got no ring on her finger? Now I know some of you might say, well, maybe he proposed, he hasn't gotten the ring yet, but I would like to pose an ulterior theory. What I think is, she's only his fiance anytime he be calling, she be going to see him. You know, I don't know, maybe she had that look on her face because he caught her without that ring on her finger. And whatever the case may be, she most certainly wasn't prepared for old Timothy to go crashing through a police cruiser and then stopping long enough for him to honk at her. Hey, baby, I'm coming. Where that ring at? Wait, you got, hey. Now, one last little crazy thing to throw in about this story is I'm not exactly sure if they caught this guy or not. If you guys know anything about this story, please let me know. I didn't see anything about this guy getting caught, but can you imagine if this guy actually got away? You know, sometimes they say all you got to do is have a plan, and no matter how crazy it is, sometimes it might just be crazy enough to actually work. This next story is pretty crazy as well, taking place in Oklahoma. Inmate escapes from jail by posing as his cellmate and then posting bond. A manhunt is underway in Oklahoma for an inmate who fled from a county jail by posing as his cellmate, then posting bond. Patrick M. Walker, who is serving a life sentence for first-degree murder, escaped from the Payne County Jail in Stillwater on Thursday night by impersonating another prisoner named Charles Pendarvis, who he closely resembled, and then had someone post bond for Pendarvis, authorities said. Could you imagine being this dude, Charles Pendarvis? You're sitting in the jail. Here comes this guy who's serving a life sentence back to the jail. God only knows why he's coming back to the jail. I've got a pretty good reason. You're serving life. You're never getting out. You're probably coming back to the jail to do some, I don't know, telling. Now, I don't know if these guys were cellmates or not. I don't think that they were. If they were, I wondered to myself, like, why would you put two guys in a cell who closely resemble each other? Then again, why would you put two guys who closely resemble each other in the same cell block? Now, one of the first things that comes to mind when I hear this is, how did this even happen? How did this one guy let this other dude use his name, post bond, and then get out and escape? And what the story says is that this Charles Pendarvis did not willingly participate in this scheme. They say that Mr. Walker threatened him into giving up his ID. Boy, you ain't got to worry about your commissary getting taken, your shoes, your little zoom zooms and wham whams, your knickknacks in jail or prison. You got to worry about a person trying to steal your identity and then posting bond and getting released pretending to be you. That's some really scary stuff to think about right there. And I can't even imagine what that intimidation must have been. You gonna give me your ID? You gonna give me your ID? You gonna give me your inmate number? I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to post your bond for you, and I'm gone. You got a problem with that? I ain't got no problem. Hey, look, you got it. Here's the ID, boy. I ain't got no problem. They say that this guy Patrick Walker, also known as Naughty Walker, why they call it Naughty, is considered armed and dangerous. And just like with the first story, I haven't heard a follow-up to this. Again, if you guys know anything about this, please comment and let me know. But as far as I can tell, old Patrick Walker, a.k.a. Naughty Walker, that's his nickname. I have no idea why they call him. Hey, yo, Naughty. Hey, boy, Naughty, boy. How you get a nickname like Naughty? Is that usually how you leave people looking? Boy, look at all them knots on your forehead, though. You were messing with Naughty, weren't you? Boy, you ain't giving your ID and your wristband. As far as I know, this guy's still on the loose as well. Crazy times out there. Again, I'm telling y'all, it's escape season. We got these holidays coming up, Christmas, the New Year's. Ain't nobody trying to be locked up for that. Not old Naughty Walker, not old Timothy, and most certainly our third prisoner that I want to share with you guys, a guy by the name of Joshua Glenn Glott. I don't know how you really pronounce his last name. I don't know if we needed all of that added emphasis on it. It's Glott. Glott! The difference between this third guy and the first two, we do know that this guy was recaptured. His plan just wasn't all that solid. You got to think a little bit better. If you're going to escape from jail or prison, boy, you better have you a thorough, show enough plan to actually succeed in doing so. Joshua Glenn Glott doesn't really seem like he had all that solid of a plan, and it might actually seem like even more than wanting to escape. He was just hungry. Inmate escapes prison and heads straight to IHOP. Look, here's the plan. Y'all ready? Listen to me. We're going to get out. We're going to get out first. We're going to get out first, and then from there, once we out, we're going to IHOP. I know it sounds crazy. They'll never find IHOP. It's right across the street from the prison. They never gonna look there. Sometimes you gotta hide in plain sight. Sometimes you gotta hide right up underneath their nose. Oh, that ain't work. That's just a myth. Hide in plain sight. Sometimes the best place to hide is in... Boy, if you think that's gonna work, Joshua Glenn Glott escaped from the Harold County Jail with his mother's help. But I tell you, boy, you better look out for your mom on Mother's Day this year coming up. You're going to be locked up. She is too. But you better make her a card. You better take some M&M's, put some color on that card. Take you a marker or some colored pencils with some grease. You better do something special for Mom. Mom was TTG trained to go. But now she locked up because of your dumb plan. Mommy. Listen, hey, Mom, hey, thanks for picking up, Mom. Thanks for keeping the money on the phone, too. Look, I need your help. Their first stop was for pancakes at IHOP. You know, I'm just going to give you a little background about me personally. I hate pancakes. I hate them. I hate syrup. I don't like pancakes, waffles, Belgian waffles, French toast. I hate anything dealing with syrup. A lot of you probably love that type of stuff. However, when you've spent most of your life eating that, because they serve quite a bit of pancakes and French toast in jail and prison. Everywhere I've been, it's like 3 times a week. And I'm not talking about no IHOP quality pancakes neither. I'm talking about some hockey puck hard little discs. And they're small. I ain't never seen a pancake no bigger than the lid to a Lysol can. That's how big they are. That big around. You got you a hockey puck disc. I mean, this thing, you could put this thing on a sander. And it can be used as a sand, like a buffer pad. Things ain't no good. Plus the syrup, you know, they stretch everything. They add water to everything in prison. They add it to the milk. They add it to the butter. They add it definitely to the syrup. They add it to the beans. You ever had some watered down syrup? I will never look at pancakes the same again. And I like IHOP. I like their Colorado omelet. I'm hungry. Joshua Glenn Glott escaped from the Harold County Jail with his mother's help. Their first stop was for pancakes at IHOP. Police tracked his mother's phone, which led to their arrest. Mom, these pancakes are good. You want to eat your pancakes? Mom, hey, Mom, you remember to turn your phone off. Mom, that was all you had to do. Pick me up from behind the prison as soon as I ran through the barbed wire. I got cut up like a piece of cheese. And you turn your phone off. We're going to get caught now. Mom. This is your fault now. I'm telling on you. Mom. This story is actually reported by NPR. And there's not much other than what I just read about the story. However, the host of NPR, a guy by the name of David Green, they've got an excerpt from the radio show as he broke this story. Now, what I want to know is, you let me know, did he do better than me? I'm going to read this verbatim. And I'm going to try to make it as entertaining and energetic as I'm sure a host on NPR would make it. Because NPR is lit. Folks, if you don't rock with NPR, that is on fleek. NPR is like that. It's about it for real. David Green, the host, said, "Good morning. I'm David Green. Joshua Glenn Galat, you've just escaped from jail. What are you going to do next?" Apparently, go to IHOP. The Times Herald in Newark, Georgia reports Galat slipped out from the county jail and got in his mom Kathy's car. He had called his mom to plot the escape, and police tracked her phone to IHOP, where they found mother and son at a booth. I hope they got them pancakes first. You know, if they tracked them down, I hope the police were at least decent enough to at least let them finish their food. I doubt that they would. The food probably hadn't even came yet. He is charged with felony escape. She is charged with aiding and abetting. But, those pancakes. David Green, you murdered that? I can't. Boy, David Green, you went in. Hey, look, folks, I just wanted to share those 3 stories with you about some crazy escapes that have taken place literally like just within the last 7 days. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did so, please leave a like and a comment letting me know exactly what you thought about it. As always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted, nor ever end up locked up, where you might potentially fall into the urge to partake in escape season, and make the most of every day. Peace! Mama rap, take a shot about to go be back. Mama rap, take a shot to go in my back. Got me lined up in the joint. Tell you lost trilogy, boy, they be on point. Mama rap, yeah. I ain't gonna do all this time. I ain't about to do all this time. I ain't about to do all this time. Boy, you better tell the prosecutor, boy, I ain't about to do all this time. I'm about to tell on somebody. Shit, me, I'm getting up out of this bitch. I ain't about to do this. Hey, I am not about to do all this time. You got me messed. You got the game messed up. It was him over there. It was him. He the one. Boy, I ain't about to do this. I ain't about to do all this time. You got me messed, boy, you got me messed up. Mama rat. Take a little glad because I've been back.